Do you ever feel like time is slipping through your fingers? It's a sensation that many of us experience at various points in our lives. Whether you're a student cramming for exams, a professional juggling deadlines, or a retiree reflecting on the past, the feeling that time is moving too quickly can be overwhelming. As we age, many of us notice that the years seem to pass more quickly. The seasons change, and before we know it, another year has gone by. This acceleration of time is not just a figment of our imagination, it's a well-documented phenomenon that has intrigued scientists and philosophers alike. This feeling, while subjective, is a common human experience. People from all walks of life, regardless of their background or culture, report similar sensations. It's as if there's a universal clock ticking away, faster and faster as we grow older. But why does it happen? What is it about the passage of time that makes it feel so different at various stages of our lives? Is it purely psychological, or are there biological factors at play as well? What makes the years feel short and fleeting as we get older? Some researchers suggest that our perception of time is influenced by the number of new experiences we have. When we're young, everything is novel, and our brains are constantly encoding new memories. As we age, fewer things are new, and our days become more routine. The perception of time is a complex interplay of psychology, biology, and our own experiences. Our brains process time differently depending on our age, our activities, and even our emotional states. Stress, for example, can make time feel like it's dragging, while joy and excitement can make it fly by. While time itself remains constant, our experience of it is anything but. The same hour can feel vastly different depending on what we're doing and how we're feeling. This subjective nature of time is what makes it such a fascinating topic of study. In our youth, every experience is new, each day an adventure. The world is full of firsts, first steps, first words, first days of school. These novel experiences create rich, detailed memories that make time feel expansive. As we age, routines become more common and novelty becomes less frequent. The days blend together and the years seem to pass in the blink of an eye. This shift from novelty to routine is a key factor in why time feels like it's speeding up as we get older. Our brains, wired to remember the unusual, have less to latch onto, leading to a sense that time is passing more quickly. When our days are filled with routine, there's less to distinguish one day from the next, making time feel like it's slipping away. This video explores the fascinating reasons behind this phenomenon, delving into the science and psychology of time perception. By understanding the factors that influence our sense of time, we can learn to make the most of the moments we have, savoring each one as it comes. One prominent explanation for why time seems to accelerate as we age is the proportional theory. This theory, rooted in simple mathematics, suggests that our perception of a period of time is relative to the total amount of time we've already lived. Think of it this way. For a 5-year-old child, 1 year represents a significant 20% of their entire life. However, for a 50-year-old, a year makes up only 2% of their life. Each year, in proportion to our lifespan, becomes a smaller and smaller fraction. Like a pie chart with ever-shrinking slices, each year occupies a smaller portion of our life circle, making it feel as though it passes more quickly. Another compelling explanation lies in the nature of routine. Our brains are wired to pay attention to novelty, the unexpected, the unusual, the things that stand out from the mundane. When we are young, the world is a place of constant discovery. Everything is new, exciting, and ripe for exploration. Our brains, working hard to process all this new information, create vivid and lasting memories. This abundance of novel experiences contributes to the feeling that time moves more slowly in our younger years. As we age, however, our lives tend to become more routine. We wake up, go to work, come home, and repeat. While routines offer comfort and stability, they lack the novelty that stimulates our brains and makes time feel expanded. There's also a biological component to our perception of time. Our internal biological clocks, also known as circadian rhythms, play a crucial role in regulating our daily activities and overall well-being. These rhythms are influenced by various factors, including light exposure, lifestyle, and even our genetic makeup. As we age, our internal biological clocks undergo subtle changes. These changes can affect our sleep patterns, hormone production, and even our cognitive functions. For instance, older adults often experience a shift in their sleep-wake cycles, leading to earlier bedtimes and wake-up times. These changes, influenced by factors such as metabolism and cell regeneration, can impact how we perceive the passage of time. Metabolism slows down with age and the rate at which our cells regenerate decreases, contributing to the overall aging process. This can make days feel shorter and years seem to fly by. Just as a clock's mechanism can be affected by wear and tear, our internal timekeepers may become less precise as we age. This can lead to a phenomenon known as time compression, where older individuals feel that time is passing more quickly than it did in their youth. This shift can lead to a sense that time is moving faster than it used to. The days, weeks, and months seem to blur together, creating a perception that life is speeding up as we grow older. Research suggests that the rate at which we process information also plays a role. As we age, our brains may become more efficient at processing familiar information, reducing the need for prolonged focus and attention. This efficiency can contribute to the sensation of time passing more quickly. Children with their developing brains absorb and process information at a rapid pace. Every experience is new and exciting, making time feel elongated. Their days are filled with learning and discovery, which can make time seem to stretch out endlessly. This constant influx of new data can make time seem to stretch out. For children, the world is a vast and unexplored place, and each moment is packed with new experiences and sensations, making their perception of time much different from that of adults. As we mature, our information processing may become more efficient, leading to a sense of time passing more rapidly. With fewer novel experiences and a more routine lifestyle, the days can start to blend together, creating the impression that time is slipping away faster than ever before. The reminiscence bump and time's rearview mirror. Interestingly, research suggests that our perception of time isn't linear. We often think of time as a straight line, moving steadily from past to present to future. However, our minds don't always process it that way. The way we remember the past also plays a role in how we perceive the present. Our memories are not just a collection of dates and events. They are colored by emotions, experiences, and the context in which they occurred. One fascinating phenomenon is the reminiscence bump, a tendency for older adults to have particularly vivid memories from their late adolescence and early adulthood. This period, often spanning from the ages of 10 to 30, is filled with formative experiences. This period, often marked by significant life events and transitions, seems to hold a privileged place in our memory. Events like first loves, graduations, and starting a career are milestones that shape our identity and leave a lasting imprint. The abundance of memories from this era can create a retrospective illusion that time moved more slowly back then. This is because these memories are so rich and detailed, making that period seem longer and more significant. When we look back on our lives, we don't see a smooth, evenly flowing timeline. Instead, we see a landscape dotted with peaks and valleys, moments of heightened emotion and periods that seem to blur together. These peaks are often the times of intense joy, sorrow, or change, while the valleys might be the more routine everyday moments. This uneven distribution of memories shapes our perception of time and our personal narrative. Can we slow down time? While we can't stop the clock or turn back the hands of time, there are ways to combat the feeling that time is slipping away. One key is to actively seek out novelty and new experiences. Just as in our youth, engaging in activities that challenge our minds and bodies can help to stretch out time. Learn a new language, travel to a new place, take up a new hobby, anything that breaks you out of your routine and creates fresh memories. Mindfulness is another powerful tool. By learning to be fully present in the moment, we can savor experiences more deeply and counteract the feeling that time is rushing by. The importance of mindfulness. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and yoga, can help us to become more aware of the present moment. When we focus our attention on the here and now, the feel of the sun on our skin, the sound of birdsong, the taste of our food, we step off the treadmill of our thoughts and reconnect with the immediacy of experience. Studies have shown that mindfulness can actually alter our perception of time, making it feel as though it's passing more slowly. This is because when we're fully present, our brains are actively engaged in processing the details of our experience, creating a richer and more memorable perception of time. Keep exploring the mysteries of time. The perception of time is a fascinating and multifaceted phenomenon. While the feeling that time speeds up as we age is common, Understanding the science and psychology behind it can help us to appreciate the time we have even more. By embracing novelty, practicing mindfulness, and savoring the moments that make up our lives, we can create a richer and more meaningful experience of time no matter our age. If you enjoyed this exploration of time perception, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.